I'm facing the demons I created with every last part of me. The pain will fade and I'll go on and on and on.
Tengo una noticia triste, es que Invasión ha sido cancelado por problemas de salud, así que Night of Champions será adelantado en el calendario, así que todo lo que se construyó para Invasión se puede aguardar para otra ocasión, así que a los que le prometí oportunidad por campeonatos lo tendrá en Night of Champions, no todos, pero sí algunos otros se tendrían que espera un poco, así que disculpe, pero Invasión no se realizará, así que empiece el show de hoy.
searching for the depth of my own soul. I bleed but far beneath. My cover keeps the red from leaking. I'm bleeding on the inside. The fear before the fall. 6 feet above the next time I lose it all. Keep your silence or reach for life beyond the stars. Save your mercy for someone who needs it more. I'm the guilty. All the feelings come crashing down on me. I'm taking you with me. Help me, I'm losing on my own. Locked up in a cage and not alone. Show me a way to keep the hate from taking control. I'm breaking. I'm bleeding on the inside. The fear before the fall. 6 feet above the next time I lose it all. Keep your silence or reach for life beyond the stars. Save your mercy for someone who needs it more. I'm the guilty. All the feelings come crashing down on me. I'm taking you with me. Keep your silence or reach for life beyond the stars. Save your mercy for someone who needs it more. You're the jury. All that's buried comes crashing down on me. I'm taking you with me. All my wolves begin to howl. Wake me up, the time is now. Can you hear the drum hit? There's a revolution coming. Wide awake, the fever burns. Sweat it out, wait my turn. Can you hear the drum hit? There's a revolution coming. All this doubt is creeping.
Me presento como el señor Dinero en el banco después de derrotar a otros 5 rivales. Nunca pensé que tendría esta gran oportunidad. Antes yo perseguía un Money in the Bank, hasta tuve una lucha de escaleras en WrestleMania, pero no puede ganar. Pero mire cómo cambian las cosas. Robert Bybrek se alejó del campeonato mundial y ahora es mi momento de ir por él. La pregunta es por cuál iré, por el DXW World o por el Multiverse Heavyweight. Los dos campeones son interesantes, creo que seguiré esperando y cuando llegue mi momento todos verán a su nuevo campeón mundial, el primo.
I'm taking you with me. Keep your silence or reach for life beyond the stars. much to see with your face inside when the fight is leaving. It doesn't take long to bleed when your heart grows cold. It's never too hard to bleed when your faith inside has left you screaming. With everything pushed aside, no heart, no soul. Take my hand or let go. I'm left, no choice. We live in a black hole. So let's go destroy the obvious. I'm left, no voice. I live in your echo. So let's go destroy the obvious. It's a God you can live beneath. It's a place and time where faults have meaning, where everything beautiful turns sharp, grows cold. You're the fake, you're the powerful. You're the tear, you're the hate, you're the lie you're feeding. A life you can justify where the dark won't show. Take my hand or let go. I'm left, no choice. We live in a black hole. So let's go destroy the obvious. I'm left, no voice. I live in your echo. So let's go destroy the obvious. make it bend and break. Say a prayer, but let the good times roll, in case God doesn't show. And I want these words to make things right, but it's the wrongs that make the words come to life. Who does he think he is? If that's the worst you got, better put your fingers back to the key. One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you, sweeter. One night, yeah, one more time. Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. It tastes like you, sweeter. To the future, but my eyesight is going bad, and this crystal ball, it's always cloudy except for when you look into the past. One night stand, one night stand, one night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you, sweeter. One night, yeah, one more time. Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. It tastes like you, sweeter. I only think in the form of crunching numbers in hotel rooms, collecting paychecks to lovers. Get me out of my mind, get you out of those clothes. I'm a ladder away from getting you into the moon. Whoa. One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you, sweeter. One night, yeah, one more time. Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. It tastes like you, sweeter. One more night, one more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you, sweeter. One night, one more time. Thanks for the memories, thanks for the memories. It tastes like you, sweeter.
Yeah. I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay, yeah. I battle with depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing, or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. It obliterates me, the sentence overrates me, annihilates me. I'm about to break down, tip for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. Popular, monster. Break down, falling into love, now we're falling apart. I'm a popular monster. I think I'm going nowhere like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself, I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. What if I were to lie, tell you everything is fine? Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified, I fell asleep in the will again. Crush my
lo apoyan y los Warhead en su batalla con Japón. Ya ves que salió invicto, hagamos detrás del kayfabe de toda su carrera. Si aún no estás suscrito a su canal que esperas. Desde los videojuegos, en su habitación, solo era cuestión de tiempo para volverse luchador. Y así debutaba y nadie lo esperaba. A DXW en Fallback se transformaba, logró hacerse un...
Hola, me presento, me llamo Falbrau. Yo gané el torneo de la otra semana donde estuvo en juego una oportunidad de representar a DXW Wrestling en la liga total. Gracias con esta oportunidad y estoy un poco nervioso porque debe representar a esta empresa. Debo llegar a la final y ganarla y después regresar aquí e ir por uno de los 2 campeonatos mundiales que están disponibles.
There's no going back to what's left behind. Tomorrow's a gift, so I'll make it mine. It's thick in the air, it creeps down my spine. And there's nowhere I'd rather be than in the stir of the echoes, under the ages, stories of greatness. And I'll never let go till I'm in the pages.
Claro, Falbrau, yo sé que tú puedes y haces que esta empresa tenga importancia como lo está haciendo Bandido en NXT, pero ya sabes cuál fue la condición, que puse una pequeña prueba porque el ganador del torneo antes de ir a la liga total debe tener una lucha contra el jefe, o sea yo, para ver si te mereces esa gran oportunidad. Así que Danny contra Falbrak en el último Impact antes de Night of Champions. Te daré tiempo para que te prepares, espero que en nuestro combate demuestres cuánto mereces esa oportunidad.
Claro, Danny, me parece bien, para que te des cuenta que yo no gane el torneo por suerte sino porque me lo merezco, y también para que veas a una estrella brilla y a mi jefe Danny. Te daré una pequeña prueba de tu futuro campeón mundial y cara de Danny X Wrestling, así que acepto el combate.
This sorrow takes a hold. Don't leave me so cold. Your touch used to be so kind. Your touch used to give me life. I've waited all this time. I've wasted so much time. Don't leave me alone, 'cause I barely see it all. Don't leave me alone. I'm falling in the black, slipping through the cracks, falling to the depths. Can I ever go back? Dreaming of the way you used to be. Can you hear that? Falling in the black, slipping through the cracks, slipping through the cracks, falling in the black, slipping through the cracks, falling to the depths, can I ever go back? Dreaming